All right. I'm going to start running the event checklist. So, this is event number 452. I'm going to be your moderator. Boone, you said you're going to be a package lead?
Yeah, I got it, bro.
Boone is the package lead. Make sure before you fly with us, you've done an instant action. Make sure your controls and track IR are functioning properly. Restart BMS after confirming that. Any new people here haven't flown with us before?
I'm just rusty because I didn't fly here for like 6 months.
Okay, so I'm going to send you 2 links into the Saturday events channel. Please review these. I think you'll be fine with this stuff because you've flown with us before, but I have to follow my checklist. I'm going to send you the minimum competencies for flying here and also the SOPs, both of which are going in there. Please review those.
Unless there's been a massive change, I'll be okay with those.
Okay. All right, so the server IP and IVC IP information is in the Saturday BMS events channel. Please connect if you haven't done so already. There is a secondary IP address for people who live outside of North America, or people that have weak connections, or people that have ever seen blue text. Please use the IP address that starts at 75. You're going to get a much better experience. Okay. We've gone over the slotting already. We actually did that early, I think. So, Boone, check the slots on the sign-up sheet. Do you see any issues in any of the slots there?
No. I might be a 3-ship. The TARCAP might be a 3-ship if Cal doesn't square his rig away. So, just FYI. You're a 3-ship. Nope, everything else.
So, BS1 is not slotted.
Is he in?
He's in Discord.
So
do you want to? You want him on my flight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Hammer 3 will be him. Okay, I'm gonna slot him right now. All right.
I mean, our primary mission is smacking anti-air. So.
All right. Hammer 3 is slotted in, so that covers the slots. Anything else with the slots you want to cover?
No, brother.
All right. Go ahead and run with the package briefing.
All right, everybody. I'm streaming, so if you want to click on and watch the slideshow. Wait, isn't there a cool? I thought there was like a fucking laser pointer. I guess not. All right. Yeah. Okay, Operation Anvil. So we had some midday strikes, suppress and destroy an SA-10, SA-17 at Botanica and Nikola Tesla. I forget what we renamed them. The SA-10 and possible other defenses are rushing south to reinforce the Belgrade area. The coalition has attrited Belgrade air assets while sustaining heavy casualties. We've been getting our ass kicked in the air, although the last 2 weeks have been better. The Belgrade fighter threat eliminated, but their bomber force remains. The primary threat is a squadron strength of flankers at Kovan Air Base. Greek air bases are still operational, which means a potential for Block 52 F-16s. Weather's clear, low chance clouds, surface winds. We're going to conduct destructive seed around high threat SAMs and AAA with TARCAP for air-to-air support. Looks like tops are at 39,000 and good weather throughout the fucking mission. Integrated air defense is 3s, 6s, SA-4s. If you get low enough, be careful of manpads, short-rads. SA-10s are fast as shit. Please be careful with those. I'll leave hard decks and defensive maneuvers to all the DEED commanders. It says the floor here is 14,000. Again, I'm going to leave that because the TARCAP will be up in the air higher. That's based on the that's up to the each DEED flight commander. All right, let me absorb this slide real quick since I just decided to leave a couple minutes ago.
So we have everything filled but Cajun.
Yeah, so ignore the orange flight plans. Essentially, what our goal here is, it looks like we're coming in as a package, weaving in and out through the integrated air defense system, where Hammer 3 will destroy the SA-17 battery. Mako will destroy a command bunker. Oh no, sorry, the SA-17 command bunker. And Warhawk will take care of AAA batteries from IP2. And Kraus, as usual, you know me, I don't micromanage. If targets of opportunity present themselves after the AAA is smacked, feel free to unload ordnance on whatever you deem necessary.
Sweet.
Operation begins at 1449 local. Raven 4, a growler from the 65th Carrier Strike Group, will begin jamming at 1502 local. Their playtime is 45 minutes. Here's our contracts for today. Forte means that the growler has started jamming. Piano means that the growler, that's you, Floppy, right? You're going to, if you're retrograding, call piano. Castle means that my flight has to retrograde because we're getting our ass kicked or we're super defensive. And then egress or Miller time is all flights. Egress is an individual flight leaving the AO, RTBing. Miller time is the package call for everybody, RTBing. And I'm going to base that on the ground attack. So Kraus, Raz, 8.
All right, listen up.
I'll be checking in probably about 30-40 minutes into the mission to see how you're doing with your targets. All right. And if we're or just tell me when you egress. When I hear your 3 flights egress, I'm gonna call mill time and everybody goes home. My flight, if we're still up and fuel's good, armament's good, will be the last to leave the AO. SOP, it's gonna be let's do straight-ins at the flight's discretion. That's dependent on if the ATC shits itself. If it does, use guard. Ground ROE, hard deck 14,000 again. CD people, flight leaders, that's your call. Air to air, my flight, which is me, Chris, and Shinpak. Our commit range is going to be 40 nautical miles.
Count me in, Boone. You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I got a 4 flight. So, nautical, I'll leave the air to air bullshit for when I brief my flight. Whatever the fuck this is.
It's an air threat reference to see how.
Yeah, I can read.
The moral of the story is check your targets.
Yeah.
Air Force look like Air Force, guys. Careful of that.
Right here, look at this. That's the last slide. Succession of command. Now, most of you D guys will be heads down. So if I happen to go down, Chris, are you able to take control of the Chris Reb? Are you able to take control of the whole package? Okay, so you're second in command for the whole package. If my entire flight goes down, which is completely possible, Kraus, on you, brother. I'm trying to take the task saturation off you guys who will be bombing shit. So if I go down for some reason, Chris will take over, try and keep the C2 on the TARCAP, who shouldn't be too busy. I believe that's all. Did I miss anything? Nope. Good to go. Let's break up into flight.
Hold.
Hey,
Hold.
quick question.
Yo.
Is any flight tasked with taking out that SA-3 to the southwest of Belgrade? Because it looks like IP-1 is right in its lethal ring.
Yeah, so I mean, you're within lethal of multiple things here. You're in lethal of multiple 10 and SA-6 and SA-3. If you want to, you're clear to shoot at the steer point 99 is the low blow. So if you want to, you can kill that real quick. Your discretion if you want to spend ordnance on that.
But fair point. We're in lethal range of just about everything. We're hoping
What do you-
Genuine's going to.
Sorry, what do you? Let's be specific. What bullseye or position are you talking about?
Okay.
Southwest of Bullseye, about
Southwest
10
of
miles.
Bullseye. Yep.
15 miles.
Pre-planned
I'll
6-0.
kill that. I'll kill that. Warhawk, or not Warhawk. What's my call sign? Whatever my call sign is, I'll kill that.
All right.
Yeah. What
Oh
flag
yeah,
am I?
that should
Hammer
be
3.
co-located with a bunch of the AAA.
Hammer 3 will kill it.
Great.
Yeah. So the next thing is we got to do IBC checks. So we're gonna go in flight order, starting with Mako 4.
Mako 4-1.
Mako for 2.
4-3.
4-4.
Hammer 3-1.
Hammer 3-2.
Hammer 3-4.
Warhawk 7-1.
Warhawk 7-2.
Park 7-3.
Walk 7-4.
Beast 1.
Yeah, stand by. I'm trying to get everything
Keep going.
ready. I'll do it.
Keep going.
East 5-3. East 5-3.
4-4.
Cool. Any other questions before we split into flight channels?
I love you.
You forgot me again, Kraus. Raven 4-1.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Flop.
Flop, you sound like you're on the other side of a tunnel.
Well, he's on the other side of the world. That counts. All right. Let's split off into flight channels. Thanks, everyone.
You come down to my flight's briefing because I'm gonna have.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
What are we hitting now?
I'm gonna brief. That's the whole point of this thing. Is there's a briefing about to start. All right. So we'll start off with motherhood shit. So we'll take
East
off.
5-2 IVC check.
You're good.
Yeah, we hear you. All right. So we'll start off. We'll do a 4-ship departure. We'll get up to medium altitude. We'll probably shoot for flight level 20. And push to steer 3, steer 4. Steer 4 will be the point of us committing to the target area. And our mission will be to destroy the SA-3 that is southwest of Bullseye. The battalion is called the 4th Air Defense Battalion. We'll be killing the radar there. And our primary objective, other than killing that thing, is attacking the SA-17's vicinity of... Let me turn on all this shit. Hold on. Let me go back to the briefing. I think we're attacking the ones in Belgrade, but I need to confirm that. Let's see.
Primary target, sorry, while you're confirming that. Sorry, I spaced.
Stand by. So we're Hammer 3, yeah, destruct the SA-17s by the Belgrade Depot. Can't see shit on this map. Really hard to read. Hold on. Oh, guys, no, that's the comm bunker. trying to find where it is in this clusterfuck of a map.
What is it? Side of Belgrade?
Oh, it's Steer 7. Steer 7. Yep.
Oh, it's on top of Steer 7, okay.
Yep. So our primary objective is to destroy the SA-17 battalion on top of Steer 7. I also want us to work the, like I said, we'll attack the SA-3 southwest of Bullseye, the 4th Air Defense Battalion. That'll be our first target that we hit, and then we'll attack the SA-17 at Tier 7. So that's our mission. Secondary targets would be the other SA-17 battalion near to the northwest of Tier 7. That's not our target, but we will attack that if the other flights fail to do so. If that's not available as a secondary, we'll attack the AAA that is west of the SA-3. There's like a factory there, so we'll attack the Obrunovic AAA over there. You guys see that?
Not tracking.
Okay, so west of the, have you found the 4th Air Defense Battalion?
No,
Yes,
I'm not seeing a lot of the things that you're pointing out actually.
Okay, do you have the data cartridge loaded?
Yes, I have the data cartridge loaded.
Okay, see there's an SA3 northwest of IP1 by like 2 miles, 3 miles.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay,
Yeah,
share my screen.
No, I might have some tech issues here then. Apologies.
Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, so this air defense battalion right here. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, that's on top of the SA3 site. Yeah, okay, I see that. That's right.
Okay, recon that.
Yeah, got it.
Recon that and get the low blow as steer point 15, target steer point 15. Okay, then we're gonna recon the AAA. It's okay, so there's a factory to the west. You see this?
Yep.
Over here. Okay, recon that. Make the transformer, the power plant building, the big power plant building, make that steer point 16. Okay. And then we'll reference the pre-planned. Actually, let's just make target steer points for all these fuckers. Okay, reference recon steer 7. Such a mess. Okay, recon steer 7 and make hold on a second, I gotta go back to comm, right? Yeah, make the comm bunker. Let me actually look at this. Okay, make the first comm bunker there steer 17. And then to the northwest of that, you should see a... Oh, there's 2 comm bunkers. God damn it. Stand by. Oh, no, there's not. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong target.
It's such a mess, isn't it?
I know, it's a fucking disaster. Sorry, recon... No, I was right. So what I said was correct. It's just that steer 7 is not our primary target. It's northwest of that. So you guys should have... Steer 15 should be the low blow, and the 4th Air Defense. Steer 16 should be the Obervinok Transformer Power Plant. Steer 17 should be the Beograd comm bunker. You guys have that so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Now recon Steer 7, get the depot. Which is called, it's just called Beograd Depot.
Mm-hmm.
And make the depot complex steer 18. So now I'm going to just type this into the chat so you guys see what's going on here. Hold on, I'm typing this shit up.
Yeah, no worries.
No, wait. Wait. The first thing I was saying was right. We are supposed to attack the depot. Belgrade Depot. Yeah, so that is Tier 7, or is it? Let me see. Yeah, so Tier 18 is the primary. Okay. All right. Reference the reference what I just put into voice chat and make sure you're. I want to hear from everyone that you have that matching. Two, do you have that?
Yeah.
I've got it.
4? Okay, cool. So now we can actually do the fucking briefing. So, we have the current loadout I have is 4x AGM 65s, 2 tanks, centerline jammer, 4 slammers. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack that SA3 at tier 15. Okay. So the game plan for that is we're gonna use the IP for that will be Steer 5. Hold on a second. Okay, so we'll do a trail attack. Okay. We'll do a trail attack. We'll do shooter, cover, cover. Okay. And we'll use AGM 65. I want 5 mile separation between the elements. And the elements can be in a fighting wing or whatever. We're gonna ingress northwest and egress southeast. And the sorting will be done by. So we have the pre-planned threat steer point, so that's how we'll do the sorting. All right. Any questions on that attack?
You want us to come off southeast?
Correct.
Okay.
So you're gonna be coming off right. You should be coming off somewhere around IP1.
Okay.
And then we'll rejoin at Steer 5, which is the IP. Okay, so any questions on that attack? All right, cool. Second attack is going to be the Steer 18. That's going to be the Steer 18 SA-17 battalion, okay? The briefing says that it wants us to use IP2. Let me actually see if I agree with that IP. Nope, I don't want to attack from there. Well, I guess it wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, we'll use the IP. So here's the plan for the second attack on Steer 18. Oh, sorry. One thing I forgot to mention for the first attack is I said shooter, cover, cover. So, I'm gonna try to shoot. If I'm able to shoot, then I don't want 2 to shoot. But you're going to shoot if I come off dry. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So are we just taking out the low blow and then moving on?
Yep. And if if we're both dry, or if it launches on us, then 3 and 4 can be shooters as well. You can convert from a shooter. You can convert from a cover to a shooter if it's launching at us, actively launching at us. Okay, for the second attack, we're gonna do another trail attack. So the formation will be trail. It's gonna be so let's do shooter cover, but we'll alternate. Okay. And so like 1 and 2 will be in hot, 3 and 4 will cover, and then we'll alternate that, and we'll do like basically a grinder essentially from tier 6, which is IP2. So it'll be shooter cover. We'll release again AGM 65. Let's separate by timing of like, we'll say 3 minutes. Yeah, say like 2 minutes. No, probably like 3 minutes, or 5 miles, or like let's make it like 8 miles. So I need the element to be separated by a solid 8 miles or like 3 minutes, so that we're not over each other and we can provide effective cover. We're gonna ingress northwest from IP2, and our egress will be south to IP2. Sorting will be done by the flight and element leader. And we'll use targeting pod for that. Okay. Does that make sense? Any questions on that one? Okay, I'm going to put this into the voice chat. Oh, yeah. So that's the attack. I'm going to go over the Yeah, I'm putting this into the voice chat. This is I'm just pasting my notepad that I'm using to take notes. All right, so let's go over some basic SOPs. So, I want you to call IP inbound when you're at the IP, and unless you're aborted in the clear, just continue. When you're on final, or when you're about to enter final attack, call in, and then the direction you're in from. And again, assume that you're clear to attack unless you're aborted in the clear. And then when you're coming off target, say off, and then the direction that you're coming off from with how many weapons you have off. So 3's off to the east, 1 away. And then just flow back, or say, 3's off to the east. 3's off to the east, dry. Off dry to the east. Does that make sense? So this is so everyone knows where you are and what you've done. So if you didn't get a weapon off, then we know that we can sort the target that you were going to hit to someone else. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. We're only going to begin. So the second attack, we're not going to begin until the AAA is down. At least that's what we have planned right now. And we're waiting on. What flight is that? We're waiting on Warhawk, I think. Yeah, so we're waiting on Warhawk to tell us that the AAA is down. Okay. Then we'll do the second attack as briefed. Okay, last thing I'm going to cover is air-to-air. So if we get bounced anywhere leading up to Steer 4, we'll set up a grinder. So like I was saying, I want us to have a 5-mile separation, even on the ingress. So we'll set up a grinder, and we'll, same thing, in from the direction, out, all that stuff. And we'll fly mutual support. If we get bounced over the target area, so if we're bounced at like Steer 5, we'll set up a grinder. If we're unable to set up a grinder, we're gonna egress west to Steer 4, and we'll set up a grinder there. So that's gonna be our game plan. If you get merged for whatever reason, flow south, NOE. There shouldn't be much to the south. So if you look south, like if you look from like where Belgrade is south, it's essentially wilderness. There shouldn't be any ground units to the south. So if we need to get defensive and get away from bandits, just hit the deck and flow south. Should be safe. And then once you're around Steer, 8 or 5, just get up to altitude. And then we'll fly out to Steer 4 and try to set up a grinder there. We're going to commit to all bandits within 30 miles. So if anything gets within 30 miles of us, automatically commit, immediately go offensive. My preference would be to go offensive if we can. And while the other element is cover, just be scanning air to air as well as looking for SAM launches in AAA. Make sense?
Yep.
All right. Cool. Any questions?
Just to clarify, on the second attack, are we both lead and we both shooting, or just you'll shoot?
Yeah. Yes, we're both gonna shoot. Yeah. So we're gonna sort. So like either myself or 3 will sort depending on the situation, and we'll be shooting. We're gonna be shooting if we can. Both of us are gonna shoot. Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then we're gonna cover them. They're gonna go in. They're gonna be shooters, and then they're gonna come off. Then they're gonna cover us, and we'll just keep alternating until we're out of weapons.
Sounds good.
But the sorting will be done by the flight leader element lead, unless otherwise stated. Like if someone asks you to sort, then sure, but don't randomly attack things.
Yep.
Because we want to make sure we're not attacking the same target. Lastly, I'd like you guys to just like go into recon and just look at the target area. It's really sort of complex. So looking at it from the air, it's just a blob of urban sprawl. There's like no there's like no real markers that we can reference really. So actually there is that like there is one which is like there's a built up urban sprawl to the northeast. So like bearing 046, there's like skyscrapers over there. Wish we had like an hour to look at like a sand table or some shit. This is like you can see other buildings too. There's a radar dome. So yeah, that area, you guys see that area where there's like the skyscrapers and the big like I don't know, 20-story buildings or whatever. We'll call that skyscrapers. Just a shorthand for that will be by the skyscrapers. Does anyone not see that? Okay. So like our target, let's look at the depot target. Yeah, okay, so that's actually pretty decent though. So our depot target, which is Steer 18, which is our primary, that's actually south of the southwest of the skyscrapers, and there's actually a pretty. Is that a highway strip? What the fuck is that to the east? It's weird. There's like a 2-lane highway, like a prominent. I don't know what that is, but anyway, yeah, I mean, our depot is pretty easy to see. The other target is not. So, like, ours is on the tree line leading into the town, and you can make out the depot, which we made as a target steer point. So, northwest of that, where the comm station is, comm bunker. That's really hard to see. I don't know how the fuck we're going to make that out other than just referencing the steer point.
Just have to be
We're
referenced.
hitting the first depot, right? Not depot area 2.
So we're attacking steer 18 as our primary. But we could attack steer 17 if we run out of weapons or whatever. Or sorry, if we run out of targets, we'll be attacking steer 17.
Okay.
So the second attack that I like pasted into the voice chat, that's on steer 18, which is our primary target.
Yep.
Okay, I've been talking too much. I'm done talking. Yeah, so yeah, any questions?
Attacking?
Yeah, so we'll do wingman tack in, so 16 X-ray, 79 X-ray, 79 Yankee, and then 16 Yankee.
What about bingo and
Bingo is like 3,000. Joker is like 4,000.
Okay.
Any other questions? All right, cool. Let's go up to the briefing room. All right, so during the flight, just mute but do not deafen Discord. Use Shift T to chat in the game if you have technical issues. If you have issues, close BMS and IVC, get your issues sorted out. Use instant action to check your flight controls, then relaunch BMS and reconnect. After you land and exit BMS, or if you get knocked out, jump down into the debrief channel to chat with others. Recon a target in 2D to preload your cache and speed up your load-in time. If you haven't done that already and you're in the deed flight, may God have mercy on your soul. Double-click your flight and your seat. So on the left side, double-click your flight in the frag order. Double-click your slot below that. Click the data cartridge on the right side. Click comms. Click comm plan. Click the IFF tab. Click IFF plan. Click save. Okay. We're going to be committing as taxi. Everyone, I think, except for Flop, can click takeoff taxi. So, Flop, you should unslot yourself, right? Is that what we're doing?
We didn't brief that, but yeah,
Okay,
if you
so
can.
Flop, go to another flight. Just
I think
for
you have
now.
to be out of the campaign entirely. That's my only guess. Either that, or we just hit the ×4 and just deal with it.
What we did last time. I don't know.
All right, whatever. Everyone do takeoff taxi. Bottom right. Click takeoff, and then taxiway.
Good afternoon, Hammer 3. You're number 5 for departure. All present position. Give way to Mako 4 F-16, taxiing Mac.
Hammer 3, radio check.
Mako 4, you're number 4 for departure. All present position. Give way to Beast 4 F-16, taxiing Whiskey.
Hammer 3 full.
3's up.
Mako 4, taxi Mac, Whiskey, Charlie, and hold short, runway 12.
Mako 4, taxi, runway 12. Base 5 is taxiing, runway 12. Roger, 5x5.
Beast 5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 26595.
Something screwed up on my jet. I only have 6,000 pounds of fuel.
Try to do a hot pit refuel.
How do you do that?
You talk to the tower. It's one of the options in the tower thing. Let me see. You might have to be on uniform 3.
Mako 4-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 26595.
No, it should be uniform 2, but the option's grayed out. Oh, you need to like open your fuel door, right? You need to open your...
Gunhawk 3, 4 ship, A10s. Request
you know BS how to do that?
Good afternoon. Gunhawk 3, your number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Hammer
Hold on,
3,
I think you
4,
need like your
16,
chocks or
taxi
something
and Papa.
before they'll do it.
Hammer 3, taxi, Papa, Mac, Whiskey, Charlie, and hold short.
I don't think
runway
chocks are
12.
required. You just have the fuel door open and request hot pit refuel.
You know where that switch is? I've never used it.
Left side of your cockpit under the canopy jettison, there is a brown switch that says air refuel open/close. Yellow tab says canopy jettison, big yellow tab.
Yeah, got it.
So put that into the open position, make sure you're on uniform 2, press T, and then do hot pit refuel.
It's in progress.
Do you have tanks, like, on your wings?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully this fixes it then.
It's just the internal tanks that go low. It says forward and aft, fuel low.
Is the fuel increasing on your fuel gauge?
No.
I don't know. Sounds like a bug. I would try to rejoin, maybe.
First of all, sorry for sucking eggs here, but your fuel quantity select switch is on norm, right?
I may have hit the wrong switch, sorry. We're all good.
Alright, cool. Let's taxi.
Your totalizer says 12.3.
Yeah.
That's a good call. We should have checked that first.
I'm glad I asked that because fucking around with rejoining and shit, it's not good.
Yeah, good call. Alright, leads taxi.
Too sexy. I'm an idiot. I'm used to block 30 and I hit the fuel switch for the tack in.
Oh, cool. Now it's 27. Got Nails 27045 fence in.
$0.02.
3 cents.
Oh.
Alright, push uniform 6. 2 Fox 3, bullseye 247104.
1 friendly. 2 bandit. Agent 7, Sentry 7, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 03516, 21,000. Mako 4, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Bullseye 25094, 21,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as Su-35, 2-ship.
Alright, lead scrambling. On takeoff, stay level, full burn, check right, and extend out to 220.
Right, Beast 5 hold package, hold fire, hold fire.
Mako 4, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Rob 080 11,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as Su-35, Singleton.
Make a force defensive.
Sentry 7, Warhawk 7-3, request Tokyo.
Warhawk 7, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Bullseye 218 21,000. Beaming. Hostile. Contact ID'd as Su-27, Singleton.
Okay, leads flying 220.
2 visual.
Full burn. Let's reference.
Mako Warhawk is, we've retrograded back to Sarajevo. Clean, naked now.
Skip to altitude.
Hammer, Mako 4-1, Sentry 7, contacts confirmed hostile.
Package nearest threat, Su-27, 2376 to 21,000. Hot.
This is Beast 5, we're going to shooter on the Su-37.
Multiple groups inbound now.
5-1, Sentry 7, contacts confirmed hostile. Mako 4-1, Sentry 7, contacts confirmed hostile.
Su-27s, we're going shooter.
Music on.
Raj, Mako commit 24761, 21,000.
Heading 3004.
Copy, we're going to deconflict then and go off.
I thought you had the second group,
5-3,
2357.
7, contacts confirmed hostile.
Copy, 23669 21,000. That group?
That's yours, smoke it. We got the ones to the left.
Copy, we'll take the ones on the right.
Alright, one's checking right for heading 050.
Agent 7, Sentry 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 23872, 24,000.
Four zep, we're a 4 zep.
5-1, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile. ID'd as MiG-31.
Okay, 3 set up for a 5 mile.
Beast 5-1, Fox 3, 23973.
Missile 31.
Beast Fox 3, 29872.
Agent 7, Sentry 7, be advised. Red aircraft bearing 030
Fox 3, 29, 18,000, 24377.
I got 31 nail 055.
Splash 29. Got Eagles coming in from our south. Boone, you with me?
Say again, Raz?
Just making sure he's still alive, friend. Who's that guy?
I think we splashed them, boys. Hold fire, hold fire.
Check back left. 3.
Alright, 4, let's start our
1,
enter.
Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile. Agent 7, Sentry 7, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 03524 15,000.
23571.
Mako 43, Sentry 7, contact confirmed. Beast 53, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
Okay, power on the maps. Try to foresight him.
Beast 51, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
Beast 5, engaging hostiles, 27s, 23655. Angels 8.
Three, are we staying on this heading for a while?
Copy, standby.
We're gonna make a left turn to Tier 3 in
That's
2
affirmed.
minutes.
We're still going to prosecute. Sorry, wrong one.
Okay.
You know what? Let's go ahead and go now.
Full.
2-4 set it.
Beast 5, Fox 3, 23258.
Yep, one's foresighted as well, power off. Alright, reference Tier 3. 2, check back in.
2, can you take a shot?
2's good, Derek. 6.
Warhawk 7, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Bullseye 2, 3, 5, 5, 6, 23,000. Dragging. Hostile. Contact ID'd as MiG-31, Singleton.
Believe it or not, we're actually ahead of Carrot.
That's amazing.
Magic. Picture.
Beast 5-1, Sentry 7, contact is friendly.
Beast
Mako
5 to back
4-1,
is
Sentry 7,
Bullseye
pictures
227
multiple groups.
5
Azimuth
Angels
split.
22, friendly F-15s.
South group. Bullseye 220, 8, 31,000. Hostile.
Just lower your
Southeast.
comm
Bullseye
volume, guys, if you can. Like, your phone is just talking
15,000. Track
just lower
west.
it to like
Hostile.
one volume.
Northwest group. Bullseye 27294, 21,000. Track west. Hostile.
Alright, I think we're gonna level off at Angel 20.
3's bore site complete.
Raven 4, Warwick 7. I think we lost our growler.
Beast 5, engaging MiG-27s, 21748, Angels
Just sign up the
16.
growler's done.
Should be doable, it's just gonna be dangerous.
Beast 5-1, Sentry 7, Fureball 1, friendly 1, Bandit. Beast 5-3, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile. Beast 5-1, Sentry 7, contact is friendly.
Package Mako, if the Growler's out, do we have alternatives?
Say again, Mako.
If the Growler's out, do we have alternative targets?
We're gonna.
Great. Recommendation from D, do we push?
We're gonna be unable to proceed as frag, that's for sure. How do we know he's dead?
Full second.
He was mixed up with flankers and he's no longer talking, and I saw an explosion behind me.
Beast 5-3, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
Alright, I think we can engage the SA-17. It's just going to be a higher risk profile.
That's in the middle of an SA-10.
Alright, break, clear comms. Kraus, give me a go, no-go to prosecute.
I mean, we'll have to attack targets on the fringe. We won't be able to press all the way in.
Copy that, we're a go for fringe. Raz, go, no-go.
Go for Fringe, don't want to ingress that 10 too much.
Dave.
Let's go on the fringe. We'll look for AAA outside the SA-10 Les to the north that we saw last week as an alternate.
Copy that. Package press with the mission, fringe targets.
Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna fly Steer 4, and we're gonna see what's going on once we're there. Unfortunately, I unloaded our HTS, so we're not gonna be able to find where that 10 is. But yeah, we'll fly to Steer 4. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's spiking us, and then we'll play it by ear. We'll probably give a new fighter-to-fighter brief once we.
We've got that SA-3 on the ingress. Warhawk or Mako will try and take that out.
Did any of you guys get a chance to study the terrain around where that SA-10 is? Is it flat?
No, I didn't see it.
Beast 5-1, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
Beast 5, engage in MiG-27, 2AA, 4-1, Angels 22.
Beast 5-1, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile. Agent 7, Sentry 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 285 3000.
Beast 5, Fox 30, 27635.
Hammer 3-1, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
Hammer 3 in from the south, bullseye 28946,
Warhawk
19,000.
7, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Bullseye 275, 12, 14,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-29.
We're gonna kill this bandit here. I got another one on the nose.
7, Sentry 7, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 350, 20,
Stand by, I'm gonna get data in a
17,000.
second.
Beast 5-1, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
You're tracking Beastas over there, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I think we have a boarding.
Beast 5-1, Sentry 7, Pure Ball
Hammer
1,
3's boarding.
1, bandit.
This is a flanker flying around right here.
Beast 5 to package, pop-up group, B-29s, 30019, Angels 3.
Oh, he just got splashed.
Agent 7, Sentry 7, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 350, 21, 16,000.
We've got a possible bogey 289 for 36, 15,000.
Beast 5-1, Sentry 7,
here.
contact is friendly.
Let's escort deal with them.
Warhawk 7 in from the south, AAA, bullseye 26644 miles.
Raj, Mako is working at SA3 site 22739.
You guys want to try to kill that SA-10? It's going to be pretty dangerous, but depends how much.
Beast 5,
That's
engage
what
in
fortitude we have.
6 ship, MiG-29, 30724.
Bogey dope.
Do we know where it is?
Yep.
Mako 4, Sentry 7,
3,
nearest threat. Bullseye
capture,
310, 16, 11,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as MiG Beast. Sentry 7, Pure Ball 3, friendly. 2, bandit. Agent 7, Sentry 7, be advised. Threat aircraft
Got mud
bearing
AAA right to a spot, probably over that urban sprawl.
7,
Check right
8,000.
steer 4. I got mud 8, left 10 o'clock, 350. Check right and rejoin.
3.
I got a mud 6, 350.
Four, we're gonna make a left-hand turn to rejoin.
Full.
Agent 7, Sentry 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 31515.
Alright guys, I think we're going to try to attack Steer 15, and we'll go as frags, except our ingress is going to be from Steer 4, and our egress is, what the fuck? Okay. And our egress is going to be southeast. You guys hearing me, or am I talking to myself?
Yeah, two copies.
Yeah, we got.
Full. Okay, so I have captured guns on that steer point, but I don't see the low below. I'm looking. Okay, reference steer 15. I got mud 3, right 3 o'clock. Shit, Sam, right 3 o'clock.
Chat, flare.
Not at us, but going vertical.
Make to the SA3.
Sam, 180. Okay, I got the low blow.
Altitude. Altitude.
I got nails 29 left, 10 o'clock. Can you clear that 3?
Agent 7, Sentry 7.
Three's off of the 3, going back to the
bearing
29.
3, 4, 5, 2, 4.
So it should be shooter, shooter, cover, cover. As briefed. Okay, I'm off try.
Chow, declare.
Mako B5.
Go, Mako.
2 slice left.
Copy.
Hammer 3, 3.
Are you able to
7,
support
fuel
in the air, or are you
2,
head down?
1, bandit.
Defense of the door.
We're heads down. We can pop up if you need us, but we're dealing with a 3 right now.
Negative. Persecute 3. We're still good. There's another 4 ship of MiG-29.
Mako.
3, are you cover, or what are you doing?
Hammer 3,
Full house
4,
capture,
Sentry 7,
hostile,
contact confirmed hostile.
Bullseye 276 for 18. Confirmed hostile, move 4, negative response. One's defensive, flowing 230, defending spike 29. Am I clear to launch on this hostile?
4, you're approved 289, 15, 23,000.
4, Fox 3 medium. Fox 3 medium, 274 for 22, MiG-29.
Agent 7,
Cranking
Sentry
right.
7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 2, 7, 5, 3, 8.
Sentry 7, walk 73, request picture.
Warhawk 7-3, Sentry 7, pictures multiple groups.
Pitbull.
Range and azimuth split.
Going defensive.
West group. Rob 2, 7, 0, 2, 2, 18,000. Hostile. Southeast group. Bullseye 2,
Make a
8,
3-3, box 3, 2
0,
ship, 270, 20, 17,000,
Hostile.
MiG-29.
Chat, flare.
One's in from the west.
Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile. East group. Bullseye 2, 8, 5, 1, 8, 10,000. Fuel. Warhawk
2, this is your
7-3,
target.
Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
bullseye 270, east dash 6, Angel 17,
4, come out west.
flanker. 3, you're in the shit over there, mate. Walk 73, Fox 3, bullseye 266, 76, 26, flanker. 2 scan left, 1, 2, I am your 1 mile, cover. I'm coming off dry, nails, mud 6, left 9 o'clock, to the north.
Beast 5-1, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
2 check right, below 250.
Warhawk 7, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Rob 2, 7, 0, 1, 2,
right.
13,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as Su-35, 2 ship.
Engage in Su-35 2 ship 30138. Angels 19.
2 check right.
Please check right.
3 is Med 6, west.
Package be advised, Walk 7, 2 ships.
4-3 is back at steer 4.
Let's blow 230 and let's get out of this Wes.
Warhawk 7, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Bullseye 300. 38, 16,000. Outlaw, contact ID'd as MiG-29, Singleton.
Maybe that SA6 is at that urban center 033 on that L-shaped road.
One, did you kill the Lobo there?
Negative. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a dip check to the 055, trying to find that low blow. Or sorry, that trade flush.
Warhawk 7,
one's
Sentry
in
7, nearest threat. Bullseye 29543, 20,000. Beaming. Outlaw, contact ID'd as MiG-29, Singleton.
Walk 7 targeted bullseye 28845, aim of 19, track west, flank the group.
I'm Nail 17, approximately 045 my position.
Roger.
Warhawk 7-3, Sentry
Same.
7, contact confirmed
Close.
hostile. Warhawk 7-4, Sentry 7, contact confirmed hostile.
Yeah, I'm Mud 17 as well.
Walk 7-3, Fox 3, bullseye 28845, aim of 21, track west, flanker.
Oh, I got capture on the SA-10. Stand by. Okay, steer point, mark point 26. Stand by, Sim. Coming off dry.
Beast 5, we're Castle, flowing steer 3. Mako Beast, you still up?
Mako's here.
Stand by data.
Data.
Package be advised,
Stand by, I didn't curse to zero.
flanker
Alright,
groups incoming
stand
from
by
the
data.
northwest.
Data.
Hey, firm.
Alright, let's flow 255.
Beast 5 is Castle, we're flowing south.
Walk egress.
Mako 4, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Bullseye 28564, 19,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-29, Tusha. Warhawk Sentry 7, nearest threat. Rob 34522, 19,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-29, Tusha.
AWACS declare bullseye 28560, 20,000.
Walk 7-3, Fox 3 again, bullseye 28557, angels 20, track east, flanker.
Mako 4-1, Sentry 7, contacts confirmed hostile.
Mako 4, hammer.
Go.
Say status, SA3.
SA3 down, prosecuting AAA and SA8 to the northwest of our target area.
Coming back west 4.
You guys see the SA3 to our 9 o'clock? That's marked on the HSD. That is destroyed. So let's try to ingress from there.
Raygun. Bullseye 28554, Angels 17.
We'll try to attack from there, and then we'll attack the SA3 low blow at steer 15.
Beast 5 won the package. I'm Bingo. Winchester, I'm out. 5-3's in charge.
Thanks, Beast.
Did you guys copy that?
Hey, firm.
Alright, It's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be shooter, cover,
Warhawk
cover.
7-4, Sentry 7, contact confirmed
We'll use
hostile.
the SA3 as our IP. SA3 mark.
Full tank's empty off.
Actually, I'm gonna turn in from here. Let's use this as our the beginning of the ring as our IP. I'm turning in.
2.
I had capture before. I had to come off dry.
2's capture.
It looks like a gun from here, but I think when I get closer, it looks like a fucking low blow. Do you have capture on the low blow, or is it a gun?
Sentry 7, contact is friendly.
Earlier it looked like a low blow.
Package Beast 5, just a 2 ship,
Yeah,
only
the low
1
blow
ship
for
with
sure.
long sticks.
Capture, got it.
Beast 5 Warhawk 7, currently egress out of target area.
Hey, 2, sort on the vehicle behind the low blow.
Beast 5-3, Sentry 7, contact
Two
Southlaw.
Cool. Okay, jettisoning tank.
Sentry 7, Walk 7-3, request bogey dope.
Warhawk 7, Sentry 7, I don't have anything.
Picture looks clear.
Yeah, so I keep locking onto that fucking gun. You see the straight flush though, right?
Yeah.
Beast 5-3, Sentry 7, picture is 2 groups, azimuth split. East,
17 miles.
bullseye, 3, 1, 2, 7, 1, 1000, track, west, bogey. West, group, bullseye, 3, 0, 4, 8, 4, 16,000, track, west, hostile.
They're coming out of sober.
Roger that. Fly cover. We're about 2 minutes to release. Hammer 3 attacking SA3, bullseye 231 for 10. My AAA. Defending AAA.
Four come left, 2 heading north.
Beast
Rifle.
5-3, Sentry
One away,
7,
off of
picture
the,
is 1 group,
east.
bullseye, 3, 0, 7,
Rifle one away,
7,
east.
9, 9,000, track, west, hostile.
Hey, 3 if able, attack the AAA under us.
3's looking for AAA.
Force cover on 3.
Flow 230.
Beast 5-2, Sentry 7, contact is friendly.
Magic. There we go.
Mako 4, Sentry 7, I don't have anything.
Okay, 3 status.
3's rifle AAA
Beast
coming
5
out
still
west.
on station station, 2 ships, only one with long sticks though.
Okay, reference tier 16. Okay, capture multiple guns north of tier 16. 2 call capture on the group just north of the
Sentry 7 pictures, 2 groups. Range and azimuth split. South, group. Bullseye, 2, 3, 3, 8, 3, 1000. Track. Northeast,
Are you
bogey.
taking out the guns?
Call
North.
capture on
Bullseye,
the
2,
group north
9,
of the power
7,
plant.
1, 0, 3, 18,000. Track. West, hostile.
To reference tier 16 in your targeting pod, call capture on the power plant.
2's capture on the power plant.
Okay, north of the power plant, 300 meters across from the road, there's a grouping of guns called contact.
Contact.
Okay, you're attacking the south side of that group, I'm attacking the north side of that group.
4, let's return to cover. And 4, you have 3 long sticks left.
That's correct. 2, you're ahead of me, just continue. Kick up the speed. Alright, you're good.
Warhawk 7, Sentry 7. I don't have anything.
Package Beast 5, airspace reported clear at this time. We're still on station.
4, good check.
2, strip left.
2 stripping left.
And we're gonna come off right on final. Okay, one's in from the southwest. Angel 17.
Beast 5, any flights still prosecuting targets?
Targets. Northwest of the target area.
One away off the...
Roger, so you're the last
right.
in, eh?
2-2 away.
7 targeting AAA bullseye 25470.
Hammer 3 still targeting AAA west of bullseye.
Yeah, roger that, Beast 5, we're still on station.
Okay, 3, sort your targets and attack.
4, left-hand turn, come in, go air to ground.
4. Two fly heading 220.
And 4, call capture on the targets there at my data mark point.
2 visual Saturday.
Force capture power station.
Alright, look just to the north of the power station. You engage from the south, I'll engage from the north.
behind them.
Two is a one-time Vacant 65.
Roger. Okay, lazy right.
Two. Retacking the same group.
Stand by, I'm gonna sort once they're clicked, once they're off.
Beast 5 package, any flights still prosecuting?
Yeah, Hammer.
Okay, Hammer, be advised we have about 5 minutes playtime.
Roger.
Make us still prosecuting, we can watch ourselves, thank you.
Altitude.
Okay, we'll stay for 5.
Altitude.
We'll tell you when we have to retrograde fuel.
Walk 7 still targeting.
3 call in.
3's and rifle coming out.
3 check altitude.
Yep, I'm in the climb.
Bingo. Bingo.
Magic, bogey dope.
Full rifle.
Mako 4, Sentry 7. I don't have anything.
Pulls off try. K2 standby for sort. Extend to the left. Extend left. 0. No splash. Alright, let's roll in. Oh, there we go. Okay, one's in. 2, call capture on the power plant. From the power plant, south, southwest. Follow the power lines. There's a group of guns in the open next to the power lines.
Yeah, you want me east or west of those?
I'm attacking the western guns. You attack the eastern guns.
Choose capture.
Okay, cleared hot. Pending AAA. One away, off to the east.
For what's your posit?
I'm about 10 miles yaw 6.
Under rifle off.
Okay, 4240.
Alright, let's turn in.
Okay. I'll wait
5,
one
Sentry
mic.
7.
just
I
to
don't
get
have
things
anything.
operational.
So guys, I would really like to try to attack that SA-10.
Beast 5-3, Sentry 7. Picture is one group.
It's gonna be
Bullseye
dangerous.
1, 0,
Volunteers for that, or
2, 3,
volunteers?
6,000.
2 hit.
Hostile.
Avionics 1.
Get hit by AAA?
Yep.
Alright, fly to
Package be advised, Scramblers 27, Bullseye 105,
Taking left.
22, Angels 10.
Walk 7 targeting complete. Egress out of target area.
You still got it? You still got engine?
Yeah. I'm gonna emergency RDB.
Okay, good. Here, are you IP inbound?
3's inbound looking.
So, sort.
Mako 4, Sentry 7. Nearest threat.
Sort on
Bullseye
the,
1, 1,
that
0.
southeast of the
1,
power plant.
14,000. Hostile.
Follow the power
Contact
lines,
ID
see 'em
as Su-27s. 2 ships. Hammer 3, Sentry 7. Home plate is bearing 245, 100 miles.
Yeah, 3's got your old target there on the power lines.
Make it 4's RTB.
Yeah, Beast 5's defensive, MiG 29s.
I heard them call those guys out, but I never saw them.
Don't worry about it, I'm covering.
Hammer 3, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Bullseye 130, 16,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as Su-27s. 2 ship. Beast 5, Sentry 7, return to briefed flight plan.
Okay, 4, you capture on the target?
Capture.
Attacking the south eastern gun. The one closest to the power line there. What did you copy?
Yeah, I called.
Yep, 3's rifle times 2 on the northern 2.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here.
Caution.
What do you mean?
Okay, package B5, we've engaged, prosecuted 2 27 contacts, we're now RTB.
Where's their status?
Falls off dry.
Okay, say weapon.
I'm still full maps, but I don't know why they're not coming off the rail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not looking for me either.
Do you have master arm on?
Master arm on.
What's your max G on your bottom left?
In the HUD.
Yeah, in the HUD. Bottom left of the HUD should be above the bullseye.
Oh, yeah. I think they've been over G'd.
What's your G at?
8.
Yeah, if you spike that for like a second, it might not have broke them, but...
Okay.
Alright, I want to try to kill that SA-10, so... 3 say weapons?
3 is 2x0 and Dakota.
2x0, what do you mean by that?
I got 2 long sticks and I'm also bingo now.
Okay, understood. Let's attack the SA-6, bullseye 301 for 16, and then we'll RTB. You guys copy that?
Paper.
I see an SA-10 there, but I don't see
home plate is bearing 245, 80 miles.
You guys have capture on the straight the SA-10 side over there?
I never did get it.
Okay. Okay, 3 and 4 cover. I'm heads down.
3.
4.
4, what's your fuel state?
4 is 041.
Jettison your shit. Okay, one's in from the south, attacking a Big Bird. Attacking a Big Bird just on top of the SA-6 pre-read position. Defending Mud 15, Sticker 15.
Hammer 3, Sentry 7, home plate is bearing 245, 60 miles.
Magic. Picture.
I'm Jettison and I'm
Echo
going
41, Sentry 7, picture is 2 groups, range split. Lead, bullseye 280, 106, 1000, track, east, bogey. Trail, bullseye 280, 105,
Hammer 3 is
21,000. Track.
RTB.
West, hostile.
Yeah, you're going to be last out. Beast 5 is already going out.
Roger that, Miller time.
Yeah, Miller time all.
Okay, guys, below 240.
3-2 is safe and 50 miles an hour.
Roger. 2 safe, 3 safe fuel.
3 is 2.8.
Okay, roger. Alright, let's reference 01. Four safe fuel.
There's 3-8.
Say again.
038.
Okay, 3, why are you in hot? Check right. Reference 01.
In the turn.
4U038, you said?
That's correct.
Roger that. Okay, one's in from the west, engaged offensive, Spike 27. 4 cover.
Full.
Hammer 3, Sentry 7, nearest threat. Bullseye
Make a course, taking out.
165, 21,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as
Hammer, engaged
35,
offensive
2 ship.
175 for 11, 21,000, string 2 suits 3rd. Okay, 4, you're sorted on the trail.
Full.
Beast is unable to assist. Joker and Bingo.
Didn't ask for you to assist.
Very kind of you.
I'm gonna block both of them, but 2 engage the trail.
2. Full.
Box 3, cranking right.
Hammer 3, Sentry 7, home plate is bearing 245, 35 miles.
Defending Spike 29.
Cranking right. That's 4 out along 6.
Okay, one's in hot. 3 safe fuel.
2.5.
Roger that. 3 clear 6.
Yep.
Four safe fuel.
035.
Roger.
Yep, you guys look clean.
Cool. Go go back to Tier 1.
Yeah, I was having trouble getting lock on the Mavericks there.
Were you in narrow field of view?
Hey, firm. I was trying all kinds of things. I mean, I finally got shots off, but pretty late.
Package. Package, this is Beast 5. We're checking out the tower.
Yeah, so, Style, to the point of order, like, if you over-G for like a second at like 8 Gs, you might not break your stores, but if you over-G for like more than a second, you're guaranteed to break your stores pretty much at that G level.
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought I was watching it pretty closely, but I must have taken my eye off it and been a bit careless at some point.
Yeah, like I think I might have went up to like 7.5 or 8 Gs, but it was only for like a second. It's tough to manage that when there's all this other shit going on, but I generally just look at my HUD whenever I'm in a maneuver and I just look at the G meter. Cool, Nels 27 left 160. Let's just ignore that for now. If it spikes us again, we'll turn into them. I have lower fuel than you guys even.
Hammer 3, Sentry 7, looking for fighter.
Yeah, they're spiking us. They're engaged. Check left to 190.
Oh boy.
Trust me, I don't want to fight them, but what are you gonna do? 3, this is your target.
Data.
Bullseye 225 for 86. 3 here, you got him.
224, 81, 23,000. Drag.
225 for 86.
Data.
Got it.
Shall I call for help on the AUX page?
I already did. Alright, yeah, there's a friendly Mirage engaged defensive being chased down by him.
Hammer 3-3, Fox 3, 22986, 30,000.
Okay, I'm gonna Fox your guy too. Fox 3 long, crank your right.
3's Pitbull.
He's nose cold on me.
I'm flowing 275.
You got him.
Yeah, but there's another one over there. Still getting spiked. Just flow 280. We're gonna try to pull him over the airbase.
Oh, they're close.
3, what's your fuel at?
1-9.
Okay. Yeah, let's just continue to flow on the airbase. Hopefully that Mirage will turn around and fight him.
I think the other one's got down as well.
Three's naked. Three's starting the descent.
Yeah, just call an emergency, land on whatever runway is best for you. Don't even worry about what's active or whatever.
Flick 42, maintain final approach course 120, check approach speed.
I'm 1500
42, contact tower on final, switch to 26595.
Approach request autonomous
Beast,
approach.
53, turn right heading 295, descend to 6000, maintain 270 knots, vectors to left base, runway 12. Flick 43, maintain final approach course 120, check speed. Flick 43, contact tower on final, switch to 26595. Good afternoon, Hammer 33. Continuing down the straight in approach, runway 12, welcome back. QH2999. Beast 53, turn right heading 300, descend to 5000, maintain 260 knots, vectors to left base, runway
It's runway
12.
12.
Mako 44,
Just
turn right
land on
heading
whatever
295, hold 6000,
Whatever's
maintain
easiest for you.
280 knots, vectors to right base, runway 12. Beast 52, descend to 6000, maintain 250 knots, vectors to left base, runway 12.
Alright, let's push to approach.
Beast 52, turn left heading 300, descend to 5000, Mako 44, turn left heading 265, maintain 300 knots. Hammer 31, copy emergency, continue inbound for runway 12.
Sorry, approach is uniform 5, right?
Uniform 4. Then you go to uniform 3 when you're about to touch down, and you declare final.
Okay.
Hammer 3-1 on guard.
Miko
Declaring an
44, descend
emergency.
to 5000,
3
vectors
ships.
to right
We're
base,
20
runway
miles
12.
out to the east. All
Beast
critical
52,
fuel.
turn left heading 190, descend to 4000, maintain 230 knots,
Are you landing on
vectors to final, runway 12.
Yep, I'll be on runway 12.
Beast 53,
runway
traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles. Beast 53, traffic now 11 o'clock, 4 miles.
Left base, runway 12.
Beast 53, turn left to final approach course 120, check speed.
Altitude.
Beast 53, contact tower on final, switch to 26595. Mako 44. Turn right heading 045. Descend to 4000. Maintain 300 knots. Vectors to final. Runway 12.
Okay, one's in the descent.
Beast 52. Turn left to final approach course 120. Check approach speed. Beast 52. Contact tower on final. Switch to 26595.
Select contact low. Switch to 5650. Beast 53. Continue inbound for runway 12. Select 42. Contact
We were
low.
just declaring in the
Switch
moon.
to 5650.
Yep, I already did. I declared on guard.
Beast 52. Continue inbound for runway 12. Beast 53. Wing 030 at 3 knots. Runway 12. Cleared for landing. Check gear down. Select 43. Contact low. Switch
Hammer
to
3, 10 miles out.
5650.
Emergency landing, runway
Beast
12.
53. Wing 030 at 3 knots. Runway 12. Cleared for landing. Check gear down. Beast 52. Wing 030 at 3 knots. Runway 12. Cleared for landing. Check gear down.
Hammer 33's final runway 12. Number 3 to land behind Beast.
One, go ahead, your runway. You got less fuel. This is actually runway 28, so I think I have enough fuel to go around.
Mako 44.
Okay.
Wing 030 at 3 knots. Runway 12. Cleared for landing. Check gear down.
Did you just wheels down 3?
Mako 44. Wing 030 at 3 knots. Runway 12. Cleared for landing. Check gear down.
I like how these guys are still landing and they're ignoring my fucking emergency call.
3's down.
Hammer 3-1, downwind, emergency landing, runway 12.
Beast 52. Contact low. Switch to 5650.
Beast 5, clear active.
Hammer 31. Wing 030.
Beast.
Beast 53. Contact low. Switch to 5650. Hammer 34. Wing 030 at 4 knots.
Three's clearly active.
Alrighty. So we're gonna do a debrief now. We're gonna go by flight. Try to keep it to 3 or 4 minutes per flight. Go over the high level beats of the mission, what went well, and what you can do better for next time. And then we'll go into the ACMI afterwards. So let's go ahead and start with my handy dandy notebook, Mako 4.
All right, Mako 4 had a fun time. We came up and there was a big dogfight going on. We threw a couple AMRAAMs into that, and then it became clear that something very strange had happened to our Growler. So we started looking for other targets of opportunity. Someone had very friendly or very kindly marked a SA-3 on the way into the target area. We prosecuted that pretty quickly and effectively, and then we were flying over it doing BDA when we found out that there was another SA-3 like 2 miles down the road, and it started shooting at us. But no one died. We shot back. That blew up too, and then let's see, we took out a bunch of AAA. Apex learned about drift cutout and got some bombs on some things. And then we went home. Things that went well, I think we pretty effectively prosecuted our targets. We all got weapons on targets, blew up a bunch of things. things that could have went better. After we were prosecuting that SA3, we all kind of got split up and all own a lot of this. We should have been better sticking together and providing each other support and looking for launches and stuff like that. We got a little strung out. So that's just my personal note for next time. That's it.
Oh, cool. Okay, good stuff for you. All right, Hammer 3. Our plan was to so we did two fighter to fighter briefs. We were going to attack the SA3 that we talked about in the package briefing, and we were also going to attack the SA-17 that was fragged. So that was our plan. We had two fighter to fighter briefs. I think it was a pretty good plan. We got there. We learned that the Growler was down, and I made like an ad hoc plan to attack. We're still going to attack the SA3 that we talked about in the package briefing, and we were going to attack the AAA that was essentially co-located with it. So those became our two targets. I did have some crazy aspirations of attacking the SA-10, but the silence of my flight talked me out of it, so I decided not to. I was like, hey, who wants to come with me and attack that thing?
I'm glad you didn't ask me, because I would have been like, yeah, fucking do it.
For the record, if I hadn't overg'd my Mavs, I would have been right with you.
So we decided not to go on a journey. So yeah, we set up our first game plan was to attack from Steer 4.
Article
And
92 of the
but once the
Uniform Code of
SA-3 was
Military
killed
Justice.
by Raz, we decided to attack from that vector. I thought it went pretty well. We, released all the missiles we had, other than one, and we killed a bunch of guns. We killed the low blow that was briefed in the package brief, and then I had one missile left. 4 had overg'd, so all of his missiles were fucked, and I wanted to go north and attack another SA-6 that was marked on the HSD. So that was going to be another ad hoc attack. I told 3 and 4 to cover. 2 had already RTB'd from battle damage from AAA, but he made it home. I went on that, had a pop-up SA-15 fired at me right on the nose, defended that, and I was like, all right, we're done. We're done. We're going home. So we went up to altitude. We got chased by 2 groups of bandits on the way back. There was a pair of Su-30s that we killed, and then we're like, cool, we're safe. And then we're like 45 miles from the airbase. We got another pair of Su-30s coming from, I guess, what would have been the southeast. We engaged those. By that point, we're down to like 1,500 pounds or less. Like, people landed on fumes. Landed, everything was good. Everyone made it home alive. Everyone was happy. Went to the O Club. Okay, stuff that went well. This applies for everyone. Good flexibility. Good ability to pivot our plan based upon the Growler going down. For number 2, excellent job flying formation. Really good job with weapons and generally following our SOPs for ground attacks. Number 3, I thought you had pretty good Maverick employment. I know you said you're having trouble locking onto stuff, but that's just how the Mavericks are. I thought your weapon employment was good. And 4, really good job flying formation. Really good job, sorting. Like, when I sorted you onto the last group, I know you weren't able to attack, but you were able to get capture really quickly, so that was good. Okay, critique points. 2, I can't think of anything. Yeah, I can't think of any points there. I think you, yeah, I just can't think of anything. 3, my feedback for you is, like, focus on sorting before you attack anything. So there's a couple times where, like, you're just shooting Mavericks, and I would bet 4 had no idea what was going on. I had no idea what was going on. So you want to definitely sort targets before you start attacking, and then try to keep the briefed separation between elements. So that's my only critique for you. It's more important that both of you get weapons away than you to just kill things. 4, I don't have anything for you. I think, like, you overg'd, but, like, we already debriefed that, so nothing to talk about there. Cool. Yeah, that's it for whatever my call sign is, Hammer 3.
We killed a lot of aircraft for a flight that kills ground things.
That is true. We did do that. We'll go off to Warhawk 7.
Okay. So for Warhawk 7, we basically planned to fly as fragged as in the brief. We had some ideas of secondary targets, but my main objective was to get the bombs off as quickly as possible, clear the way for the strike, and then the deed strike, and then go air to air as cover to supplement the bar cap in case there were any flankers coming off from Coven Air Base. So that was our plan. We got airborne and we were the first to take off behind some AI, and we checked in with Raven 4, and then I hear Raven, or I think we identified, we got declares on, or pop-up threat flankers in front of us, like 40 miles. I can't remember exactly how we were, either 3 found them or AWACS identified them for us. But so we had this bullseye of them, and then we hear Raven 4 commit, and then that bullseye, and I was like, oh hell no, get the fuck out of there, Raven. And so he went defensive, and luckily at 3's suggestion we had kind of pre-briefed sorts, so we knew who would be sorting what, and 2 was immediately sorted on the trail. I didn't have to really say anything. I was sorted on the lead. We engaged those flankers. I did an immediate split S because we were like within 20 miles, and I mean, I knew that we had a friendly in between, but we didn't really have a choice but to engage. I'm not sure what happened to number 2. I think he didn't go defensive immediately and got splashed. And then I heard, so I called this out on the radio, and then I heard Beast calling out the same targets and engaging the same targets, and I was pretty surprised because I just called out Fox 3s on them. We turned back in after that. The bandits were splashed, I think. So I don't think I can't remember if the element engaged or not. The second element, but I was suspiciously quiet from Raven, and we couldn't reach them, and we assumed that he was dead. So then we pivoted. We waited for a bunch of air-to-air engagements. Kind of SA was low due to that, and I didn't want to push us in right into the fray at that point. So we kind of held back. We got separated a little bit, but that was fine. I was just going to continue and look for targets. So yeah, my element was a ways behind. We identified some. I found some AAA. Passed that off to the element. I came in, failed to get the first bomb off with parameters, so I came off dry. Noticed flankers to the west. I tried to call them out on Victor, but I think I might have gotten stepped on. But they were still 80 miles out. I couldn't get a burn through. And then the element came in, attacked their target, got bombs off, came off, and I came back in and got launched on by an SA-6, like right underneath me. And then I got shot down while trying to defend, or sorry, I actually C-fit while defending the SA-6. I couldn't pull up in time. And then I don't know what happened after that, really. So 3, if you want to say anything, go ahead.
So after we ascertained that you'd been downed, we were committed to flankers on the west, and we shot both down. We then tried to return to our targeting area to see if we could pick up more air-to-ground targets in the area where you'd marked. But then we just ambushed again by Fulcrum, so we attacked those, then flankers again. So we ended up shooting 5 aircraft down between us, and then we simply we're going to RTB. And then we spotted some AAA threats, and then we ended up engaging a non-active SA-6 before egressing. I think 4 was hit pretty badly, so although we knew that Beast 5 was in trouble, I was scarce, 4 was damaged, so we just RTB'd and had to leave them.
Okay, so thanks for filling it in. As far as what went well, I think, I mean, excellent callouts by number 3. Excellent job controlling the element, generally enhancing situational awareness. 4, I don't have anything. I mean, great job. Great job sorting targets. It was just a great idea to pre-brief our sorts. That really helped. As far as what could have gone better, I guess a number of things. I should have called that we were headed out cold and told 2 to knock it off rather than trying to support his missile because we were with that Mar on the flankers. We should have. So I think that's what got him killed. So I'll own that. I should have been more communicative. But if there's ever any doubt, like if you're within 20 miles, don't wait for flight lead to tell you what to do or your element lead to tell you what to do. Like, just run away. Like if you don't have the advantage, live.
Smart.
Smart, exactly. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Yeah, I should have jettisoned my stores, and I probably would have survived. But yeah, I just was kind of busy, so I knew it was a risk attacking with unprebriefed threats in the area. So I mean, probably the smarter thing to do would have been to just take fewer risks against that, but that wouldn't have been a very fun mission. So yeah, I don't really have anything else.
Cool. Let's go to Cajun was an AI. Let's go to Beast 5.
All right, so I'm gonna give 2 quick briefs for my flight, and then as the package lead. First one for the flight, good communication. Unfortunately, again, we were in a furball as soon as we switched from departure to Uniform 6. Got vectored in on 235s. We were still pretty low, about 10 degrees nose up, burning to get some altitude. At that point, we're trying to I'm trying to sort the targets of the 35s that are right near the airbase. We switch over to 6 and hear that the other flight's starting to engage them. I didn't hear that initially, and I gotta go back and look at my video and see if I was on Uniform 6 at all after departure, because we literally just took off when this happened. Anyway, we lock up and declare the 35s. They come back as hostile. We lose. I know personally I lost radar lock for a little bit, and then at some point we locked up the Growler, who for some reason was mixed in with those 35s. We shot the 35s and the Growler. And usually I'll be like, and you guys have heard me and debrief say this before, yeah, we fucked up, blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you from our vantage point, that Growler looked like the lead of a 3-ship of 35s. And with the AWACS being flooded and our targeting pod focused underneath of him, he looked like a 35. So I'll own that as our flight, but the Growler should have never been in that position. From a package standpoint, you should not be committing on targets at all. Turn, split S, run, whatever. From a frag standpoint,
That's exactly what I was doing, though.
Okay, you should have never been that far in front of the package. And Abe, as a like we talked just after the mission, not sure if that was a frag thing or he was above the carrot or I don't know, whatever. Well, we can look at. I'll look at the pre mission, but a support aircraft should never be in front of the entire package like that. Zero support whatsoever. Other than that, my flight comms were good. We ended up killing like 8 aircraft, I think. 3, 6. Yeah, we ended up killing like 6 or 7, maybe 8 aircraft. And then I had to leave. I had to dump my tanks because of a couple MiGs. So I was at low on gas and came home. Deed package leads, really good job. Kraus, Raz, and Abe, thank you. Because you guys are the seed specialists, you do it every week. I wasn't gonna make a decision like I had to try and balance the decision between everybody having fun and like doing what we would do in real life. Like we wouldn't have continued that mission in real life, I don't think. But I liked the suggestion you guys made, and so for the fun of the mission, we continued. So I think it was a good call, Kraus, Abraz. I appreciate that, because then we got into some more dogfights and it was pretty fun. But I think we took more losses than would be acceptable in real life from pushing that. That's all.
I don't think we took any losses to AAA though.
We did. We took.
Or did we?
Yeah, we took a Sam loss or two.
But those were on targets outside of like the big SA10 Ring of Death. I think we did a pretty good job of selecting targets that were less suicidal once the Growler went in.
The point I'm trying to make is telling the package to turn around and go home.
Yeah.
Was never an option.
Peace was never an option.
That's not fun. I mean, it's not.
Yeah. That's what I made a bunch of rage.
That's all I got, Chrissy.
All right. Go for the Growler. Raven.
I died. That's it.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really think there's anything else to add apart from, I mean, ultimately the ROE of this entire theater is VID your target. So, and while this was one of the only events where there hasn't been a heavy emphasis on ROE, which may have contributed, but I don't know. I mean, it was there must have been at a range where you could, I don't know. That's all I have to say.
Just a quick question: did you commit on those guys, or how'd you end up right next to them like that?
Oh, because the flankers they were going Mark 1.5, and because I'm a Growler and full blowers, I was only going barely Mark 1.
Okay, my question is, how long were you in the pit before you saw those flankers? Like, did you just get in the pit over our airbase?
I got in the pit, and like 2 minutes later, I see these flankers.
Okay, I'm sorry. That to me, that's plenty of time to not commit on those targets.
They came up and they were like 20 miles from me, and I picked them up. Well, 30 miles.
But did you commit on them? Like, I guess that's what Raz is asking. Did you commit?
I committed at 20 miles because I'm not going to let flankers sneak up on me. And I had a significant altitude advantage over them. I was at like almost 30,000 feet and they were down at 15. So I was like, I could take these guys easy.
But why risk the whole package on that?
Right. Yeah, I guess that's the only point. Like, that's a shitty situation. You see shit coming in 20 miles off. If they're going to Mach 1.5, you're right. That's not a lot of time to respond. That's not a lot of time to run out. But just if 16 other people are depending on it, you got to play it kind of conservative.
Well, I mean, from experience, sometimes turning cold is worse than committing.
Well, I mean, you turned cold, but why didn't you dive and go? You should have been egressing on the deck, not just lazily running, lazily flying away.
In our first conversation,
I mean, that's like a life or death situation.
Yeah, exactly, Abe. That's my point. Like at 30,000, if you had the height advantage,
but
you say you had on them, you easily outrun them.
I'd like to nitpick this,
I'm
but
a fucking Growler.
in the middle of.
They were going Mark 1.5.
Did you shoot them?
Okay,
we can talk about gravity later, but you.
All right. So let's debrief that in the ACMI. But any other points for the overall debrief? So I think the point there was something about positioning or something. So we'll get to that in a bit. But anything about overall package brief?
Package comm was really good. Even when I was like heads down trying to work in SA3 and trying not to get shot in the face, like all the other flights were communicating very well. I knew what all the leads were up to, where they were, what they were doing. Better than I would say most Saturday ops. So well done.
I tried not to talk as much for Kraus's sake. He yelled at me last time. So because I'm used to being on the ground and fighting, there's a lot of communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did notice that actually as well. That was like really. I thought the package comms were generally SA enhancing this time around, when they're often not. So that was
I
a
didn't
plus
ask
from my
for
point of view.
race reports from everybody.
Yeah, I'm black. Okay, so cool. That's it for the overall package debrief. We're gonna look at the ACMI now. For those that don't have the time, thanks for attending. We'll have an event again next weekend as usual. For those that want to stick around and look at the ACMI, Abe posted a link. It's like 20 lines up now. It says standby ACMI. Download that ACMI. ACMI is hosted. He posted the IP address right under it. And feel free to connect.